Please welcome Amy Winehouse, everybody. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Now, you've been away for a little while. What have you been up to?
Nothing. Drinking.
Yeah? Have you been making any music?
Yes, I've done an album. It's called Back to Black.
Mm-hmm.
Please go and buy it.
Okay. How would you describe it?
It's a lot more, don't want to say more raw, but it's not got all the clever, like, jazz chords. It's not really like that now. But listen to a lot of girl groups, a lot of garage bands. It's kind of what it's like. It's a lot more guitar. I mean, I'm a guitarist. I've been listening to a lot more guitar bands. I mean, in Camden, you can't really get away from it, so...
You can't?
It's rubbed off on me.
Would you go as far as say it's a bit more accessible than your debut?
I say it was more accessible. It's not necessarily more poppy, but, you know, jazz is quite an exclusive... it's quite an elitist music, you know, and this album's a lot less like that.
Was that a conscious decision?
No, it's just what I've been listening to, rubbing off on me, definitely.
And what would you say the main theme is?
It's the same as the last one. It's about, you know, things going wrong.
And what particularly, if you can be specific, went wrong during the time when you were making this album?
I think my ex-boyfriend and I did everything, the most horrible things that two people could do to each other, that love each other, could do to each other. And I think it was a case that we met too young. We weren't prepared, you know, for the way we felt about each other. It's too much. Burnt out. It's too intense.
So tell us a little bit about the song Rehab.
Rehab was when I got myself into a real dark place, and my friend of mine called my dad and said, "You've got to come and sort her out because we don't know what we're doing with her. She doesn't talk to anyone. She's nuts. She's drinking as soon as she wakes up. She's mad." And my dad comes around. My dad bursts into tears, and my dad's quite soppy. But if my dad cries, I'll be like, "I'll do anything, Dad. I'll do whatever you want me to do." So I want to stay with him. And then my managers came for me and goes, "We're going to take you to this place." So I went down there. I met up with the fella. He said, "Why do you think you're here?" I said, because I do drink a lot. I think it's symptomatic of my depression. Like, I'm a manic depressive. I'm not an alcoholic, which sounds like an alcoholic in denial. And he goes, "Oh, will you fill in this form?" I said, "How long does it take?" He said, "Half an hour." I said, "Do you know what? I don't want to waste your time anyway still." Meanwhile, my managers are in the pub down the road having like Sunday roast. It's a joke.
So the line, they wanted me to go to rehab and I said, "No, no, no." That is actually what happened.
Yeah.
You were like, "No, I'm not up for it."
Well, it was 10 weeks. I mean, you can hear it in the lyrics. It was 70 days, 10 weeks. And I just thought, nah, do they have a gym there? What's going to happen to who's going to feed my cats? Who's, like, do you know what I mean? Like, real
practical issues.
The thing is that, you know, alcoholism is a horrible thing, but if you can't remember the practical issues, that's when you know you've got a real problem.
So your cats saved you from rehab?
They did. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you, Melina.
Well, thank you very much,
Cool.
Amy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Amy Winehouse, everybody.
Thank you.